7th grade. This is part 1 of your tone painting. Inside your packet, you should have found these faces. You need to pick just one face that you want to look at. We are going to do a value scale. A value scale is the shades of gray between white and black. You can have lots of shades of gray. We're going to make our own paint by number. So you had a permanent marker in your packet pickup, and then you'll need a pencil. Since I'm using a permanent marker, you'll need something underneath so it doesn't get on the table. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the shades of gray and make them shape. So I like to start with the features of the face, like the eyebrows. It has to be a shape. It has to be closed because we're making our own paint by number. We start with like eyebrows. Eyes. The eyes, like a pupil, an upper lid. And again, everything has to be closed so that you can paint the shape. The nose, if you just trace the nose, that's not a shape because it has an open space. So you have to make it a shape. Now it's a shape. Now, these people are going to start looking like camouflage people, like they have different kind of colors all over the face and lines. It's okay because when we start to paint, we'll paint them in shades of gray. And his face is a very big shape. I could leave it that way, but if you look, there's lots of different grays in his face. So I'm going to contain the shades of gray. See, that's a shape. Wondering what it's going to look like when it's done, you can flip it over and you can kind of see where the shapes are. So if you haven't traced your eye or you left an open space, you can kind of see where you need to go and add more shapes so that you have more colors. I'm looking at this and I think I kind of like it. I'm going to try this side one more time. Now, I'm going to write this on the side here. I'm going to take one of these pieces of paper so that you can see. Okay, so 1 equals white is the black. Everything in between is shades of gray. So this might be a light gray. This might be a gray color, a medium gray color, a dark gray color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my picture and I'm going to number all of the shapes on my person, making sure that I don't have the same number here as I do next to it because I want the shade. First thing I think is easy is to do the whites and the blacks. So if I look at my picture, I can see that his eyes are dark, so those are 6s. So nothing around there can be a 6. Another 6 might be his hair. Outfit is a 6. You could do this a 6 and this a 6, but since it hits this shape, it can't be a 6. So you might say, okay, well, let's make that a 5. So if this is 6, this is 5, that can't be 5 either because it hits the side. It can't be 6. So let's make it a 4. You're going to number the whole thing, making sure that the same number isn't next to each other. do is I'm looking at all my shapes to make sure all of them have been numbered. I'm going to flip it over to make sure I see all my shapes. The next step is to take a pencil and scribble where you see a black line or a number. Make sure there's lots of lead so that you can trace this design on that board. That would be step 1 of your project.